Hi, I'm Stacie, and you're watching Coffee Talk with Stacie.
What do you want from me? I'm not America's sweetheart, so beat the drum with me.
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have 3 daughters, Kim, Courtney, and Chloe. Let me show you a little picture. I'm just kidding. Who can keep up with those Kardashians? I'm lucky I can keep up with the laundry. I would like to show you a picture of my real children. This would be Anissa, my oldest, Ariana, my middle, and Casey Elizabeth, who also has her own channel, and that's my youngest. This was taken about a year ago, so it's a little old. I would like to explain a little bit about what I'm going to be doing. Each day I am going to have a different theme. Like Mondays will be Manic Mondays. Tuesdays are going to be Hot Topic Tuesdays. Wednesdays are going to be Wacky Wednesdays. Thursdays are Thankful Thursdays, and Friday is Freestyle Fridays. So I have a couple things though. My dad always taught me that you never talk about 2 things, politics and religion. They're the 2 things that can get you into trouble. So those are the 2 things that I will always avoid. But I like to keep things a little bit light and funny. However, Tuesdays are Hot Topic Tuesdays, so anything kind of goes. There's a lot of things today that kids want to talk about, parents want to talk about. So that can range anywhere from bullying to friendship to internet safety to parenting. Anything kind of goes. Monday is Manic Monday. So we may talk about things from the weekend, crazy stories we may hear, things that you see, like more recently with the airline and what happened to that poor physician. Wednesday is Wacky Wednesday. Who knows what's going to happen on Wednesdays? I mean, we could have some pranking going on. I have no idea. It's going to be very interesting. Thursdays is Thankful Thursday. Any kind of good news. I hate to open up the newspaper or go online or turn on the TV and go to the news, and all you see is terrible things happening in the world. Unfortunately, that's what our children see as well. I want to see positive things. I want to see happy things, things that make us smile. Those kitty cat videos or, just good things. Our kids are put down. You see all this bullying happening, and that's kind of what we focus on is negativity. I don't want to do that. I want to focus on things that are happy. Things that our kids did that are good. Even kids, I want to reach you guys. I want you guys to come and comment, something like, hey, this is what I did. And, I want you to reach out and I want you to tell me. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about all the great things, yeah, it goes back to, Tuesday with Hot Topic Tuesday. If there's things you want to talk about, yeah, we can talk about that too. But, I want Thursdays to be positive. Friday is Freestyle Friday. Again, have no idea what's going to happen. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be doing, who knows? I don't know. I may take you to the doctor with me. We may go to the grocery store. Very exciting. But, you're going to be at some point introduced to my kids. In 2 weeks we're going to Boston, and then we're heading to Connecticut. So, we're definitely going to see a lot of different things going on there. But I did find something kind of funny online. When we think of death, typically we think of sadness. And some people have a funny sense of humor, even at death. And I kind of want to read this to you guys because I think that, you know, in general, you have to have a great sense of humor. This was a woman who passed away back in 2013, and her name was Antonia, or better known as Tony, and it says, Waffle House lost a loyal customer on April 30th, 2013. Tony died after a battle with multiple illnesses: lupus, rickets, scurvy, kidney disease, and feline leukemia. She had previously conquered polio as a child, contributing to her unusually petite ankles and the nickname polio legs given to her by her ex-husband, Gene, and I won't give it the last name. It should not be difficult to imagine multiple reasons for their divorce 35 plus years ago. 2 children resulted from that marriage, Hayden and Gene III. Due to multiple anonymous Mother's Day cards which have arrived each May, the children suspect there were other siblings, but that has never been verified. She is survived by 2 confirmed aforementioned children. Her favorite child, Gene III, eloped in college and married Kim, who dearly loved Tony. They gave Tony 3 grandchildren, Gene IV, Anne Elizabeth, and Hannah Grace. Tony often remarked that her son, Gene III, was just like his father, her ex-husband, Gene Jr., a statement that haunts her son to this day. Hayden married Stephen of Charleston, West Virginia. They reside in Bay St. Louis and carry on the family torch forward through each and every happy hour, Mardi Gras, and cocktail party. Steve's quiet demeanor has provided ballast to otherwise unstable family. They have 2 children, Charlie and Helen. Tony had 4 sisters: Patty the elder, Kitty the cook, Lisa the lawyer, and PJ. The sisters dearly loved Tony. They often spoke highly of her. One family photo proved that all preferred Clairol blonde in a box, number 47. They inherited their unique sense of humor from their father, Paul P. Marvelous White. Tony previously served on the board of the Hancock County Library Foundation. Ironically, the only correspondence she has received from the library since her resignation has been overdue notices for several overdue books. A true statement. Between ICU, dialysis, and physical therapy, she selfishly refused to make the time to return them. Her last words were, "Tell them the check is in the mail." Tony retired from the GE Plastics after Hurricane Katrina in 2007. She would undoubtedly cherish the thought of having the former smoking room named in her honor. Any send-off for Tony would not be complete without mentioning her lifelong buddy Myrtle Jane and her adopted daughters Liz and Laura. She considered Aaron Burrell to be a distant grandson, not distant enough, and had the ability with family pets to usher them toward heaven at an unrivaled pace. Her favorite activity was sipping hot tea on her back porch with friends seated around her porch ensemble from Dollar General. Again, not kidding. This will be sold at the highest bidder at her garage estate sale. Any gifts in her honor should be made to the Hancock County Library Foundation, to the Overdue Book Fund. Visitation will be held at, and it does go on to give the information about where her funeral will be held. And then it says, on a last but serious note, the woman who loved life and taught her children to laugh at the days to come is now safely in the arms of Jesus and dancing at the wedding feast of the Lamb. She will be missed as a mother, friend, and grandmother. Anyone wearing black will not be admitted to the memorial. She is not dead. She is alive. So, I read this because it kind of is a little wacky, a little crazy, but it's funny, and people need to have a sense of humor. When even in death, this woman had a sense of humor, and I think that's what we need in this world today is people who are, less serious and a little more, comedic, because this is real life. If we keep dwelling on all the small things that eat at us, it never goes away, and it just keeps eating at us, and we become these people that are unbearable to others and even to ourselves. And I know I don't want to be that person. I want to be here, and I want to be able to talk to people and have the opportunity to bring joy to others. I want to have fun because life is too short. We've lost so many people. I know I've lost a lot of people in my life that I was close to. I've lost both of my parents. And, there's young children out there who have lost their parents. And, life is short. And, we truly have to make it how we want to live. And if we want to, live in a bitter world, then that's how we'll live. And if we want to, be happy, then we're going to be happy. But I would rather live, in a happy, content world than live in, fear of things, live in, live miserably, live in a place where people are harming other people, where we feel the need to bring other people down. These people are supposed to be our neighbors, our, people in our community. I just don't think that, bringing other people down is a good way to bring ourselves up. So, if you find a flaw in yourself, please don't take it out on someone else, because the only person you can change is you. You can't change someone else. And if someone else is coming to you and making fun of you, please remember that you can't control them. You can only control how you think and how you feel. And you can only control what comes out of your mouth. So please remember that. And chances are, if they're saying things about you, it's because they're insecure with themselves. And just remember that no one's perfect. Even moms, dads, none of us are perfect. It's okay to say we're not perfect. It's okay to say that we're wrong. Love one another. That's all we have in this world. So I hope to see you on Monday. And please like, subscribe, comment. And I will see you again on Monday. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Bye.